Hello, hello, hello. We are here with Final Fantasy XIV. It's it's something that I've played in the past. I love it. I truly do. I love the series. I want to give it another shot again. I'm like maxed out with my other character. Um I've been looking for a reason to replay it. So let's see here. I'm going to this. What was the other one? I definitely want to do. Nah, I like the other one better. I want to do a Rogadin. Yeah, we'll give him some scars. Firm. No. We're gonna make it 5. We'll make it my birthday. Oh yeah, that's right. It has no effect on gameplay at all. Yeah. Oh Lord, pugilist, lancer, archer. No, we're doing warrior. Select another Lamia. All right, now the name. God, I had a name picked out. I gotta re-remember what it was. That's right. It was Alcides. Which was the original birth name of Hercules. So, strong boy. And then surname was... Raymore. Firm. All right, let's continue. Let's start the journey. I'm actually very excited for this. Oh, yeah, this is taking me back. What?
Here. Here. Feel.
Here, Phil, think. Oh.
Hear. Feel. Think.
Hell yeah. Huh? Do we get him? Oi. You all right, lad? Grizzled passenger. You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Rolling of the ship got your stomach churning, has it? Hmm. Don't seem like seasickness now that I look at you. It will be the aether then, I reckon. Some are more sensitive to the stuff than others, see. And we ain't too far from God. Gilbrand now, which is chock full of aetherites. No need to fret though. You'll soon get used to it. Ugh. Might as well have been blossoming, booming seasickness, ships leaping all around like a demented chocobo today. What a way to describe that. I reckon my head on deck get myself a breath of fresh air. Limsa Lominsa is still a fair way out. In case you were wondering, seeing as you're awake and all, how about you keep me company till we get there? Them youngins don't much care for conversation, see? The twins! Anyway, road. Brennan's the name, and Pedalin's betrayed. Oh, Limsa. Ah, smell that salty sea breeze. Now then, lad, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you were here on one of them new. You were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? Dude, fucking, you cannot see the top of me. I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now, that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean, ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business these days, especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Oh god, why did you become a venture? Gain power, win glory to amass a fortune. We'll go with glory. Glory, eh? Well, if you're willing to take on one of them tasks other folks ain't, an adventurer such as yourself can win fame what coin cannot buy. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find out everything you need to know about adventure and business in there. Just remember, though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Oh, we arriving into port. Oh. Who's shooting us? Ship's off the starboard bow, pirate colors. Damn pirates. I just got done playing their game. Pirates, bloody hell. Have you no sense? Get below. What's the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying Limson colors. Bastards either have a boatload of balls or bugger all for brains. You can rest easy, friends. We made it out of cannon range, and no buccaneer bark catch these lightly tempest once the wind's in her sails. Jesus. Yo ho tiddly dee, being a pirate is life for me. That was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept his head on his shoulders. I'd reckon I'd lost mine otherwise. Pirates gave up the chase. We must be close to port. Let's head up on deck and have ourselves a look, shall we? By the way, is this your first trip to Linso Mensa? We'll say yes. It is. Well then, this journey and itinerary tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Limsa Lamenta prides itself on being Eorzea's foremost naval power. Weren't too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilized influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. Never guessed she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. Of course, most folks ain't so quick to change, and town of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with. Like them pirates who took a fancy to us just now. And if that weren't bad enough, I hear the Jahagan are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Them are the sea-dwelling beastmen the locals call fishbacks. Whoa! In case you didn't know. Listen, I'm trying to get political here. At long last, land ho. Behold, Limsa Mensa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved of Limian, goddess of navigation.
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Rotano Sea, lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Lominsa. To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer. Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Lim Lane.
Lim Lane.
What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
And here's where we part ways, son. I'm off to the market to deliver me wares, then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this by way of thanks for saving me arse earlier. What'd you give me? Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I could brag about having met, and I'll call us square. Dude, deal. That is the best deal ever.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on his life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
Final Fantasy 14. Hey, you there, Yellow Jacket infantryman. Sorry, I guess I should say him first. Hey, I mean you. This is my district, and I make it my business to know all the scum that washes up in it. Whoa, alright. Ah, an adventurer fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of Limsa Lominsa's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lad. I have got all day. Beastloff? Beastloff? Oaf? Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, a bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and brigands. The rough-cut diamond of the Rotano Sea. Please select the command scheme you wish to use. Controller. Alright, before we do anything... HUD. Characters. I know that there are very... Nope. Yeah. Open all. There we go. Oh, no. All of that. God, I really gotta minimize this, and I don't know how exactly. Oh, it's gonna be annoying. I'll have to figure it out. Yep, accepting quests. Coming to Limsa Lominsa. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Limsa Lominsa, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Accept. Right then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city. And without a bit of local knowledge, you're like get your throat slit in some piss stinking alley. Oh, lovely. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. It's not too far. Just head down this street and speak with Refar. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift, and that will take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow named Baderon. He's the proprietor of the Wench. He might curse like a ale-sodden sailor, but man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Got all that? Good. Now run along, and may the navigator guide you on your journey. Hey, thanks, bud. You get a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. Yep, take the Crow's Lift. Wards. I don't think I need the server time, but Greetings to you, lad. Well, it be, but you ain't here for the drink, are ya? You come with your mind to try at adventuring, I reckon. Well, you'll find no shortage of work here in Limsa. Pirate talk. Name's Baderon. This most hospitable of, oh god, Ulsteries is the Drowning Wench. Is also the, oh god, fucking, what is this? Tis also the Omo, the Adventurers Guild here in Limsa, and why we've got a desk especially for handling guild business, and why I spend more time saving the necks of old whelps like yourself and wetting the throats of old me regulars. Veterans of knack for finding trouble, see? Not that you need it in these parts on account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. And if they don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course. But if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. Sounds fantastic. The town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you'll see people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. Who can blame him? After everything that's happened, Eorzea took a mighty blow during the calamity. But our ohms weren't the only thing what got wiped off the face of existence by that rice damn bastard of a dragon. Took our bleeding memories too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way that will make an ounce of sense. None of the folks what saw it live to tell the tale to agree on. Oh, the tale actually goes. It's all foggy. The recollection of an hard night on the ale. Imagine why people fear for the future if they can't rightly recall the past. That's alright. The game got rebooted. You're fine. There's one thing we all remember. That there's a group of adventurers who laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink. She was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, though we ain't forgotten what they did for us, this goddamn calamity spawned memory loss robbed us of their names. It won't let us picture their damn face. 'Tis like staring at a gull flying in the front of the sun. All you see in your mind's eye is a shadow set against a blinding glare. And every bugger described it. By the way, give or take the old gull. Oh god, these words are really throwing me off. Is this what got people calling the heroes warriors o' light? If Limsa ever going to put this time of darkness behind it, it's gonna need ventures to help banish the fear. Gonna need new heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them. That's why any aid we can give to an adventurer is effort well spent. What do you say, lad? You willing to lend us your strength? Nah. He thanks to ye and the navigator and all. I know she steered you in my way for a reason. But listen, me yattering on like a sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis a time we got your mark in the books. Put your squall right here. Alcides Greymore, is it? And a fine name it is. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Old Venturers Guild. I thank you. You there, adventurer. Sailed on the last ferry, did you not? Yes. Captain reported about being attacked by a pirate vessel. Several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on the deck mere moments before the incident took place, sending your friend signals, were you? No! Now, hold on just a minute there, officer. You got the wrong bloke. This fine, upstanding young gent is me dear departed grandma's sister, niece's cousin, closest companion. Lad wouldn't be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. Is that right? You are surely aware of the recent kidnappings. Respectfully, then, can't be too trusting of outsiders at this time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. You make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times. Me and two more often than not. Now, sir, if you say... What say ye to a tankard of old me finest ale, erefore ye return to your duties, eh? Not a watered-down cup of piss like last time, I should hope. Damn. Ain't got the faintest idea of what you're talking about, officer. The wench might offer some old the cheapest grog this side of the Strait of... God. Mirathol? Mirthor? But that don't mean it won't get you good and pickled. And look, there's a chair over there just crying to be sat on, so kick off them heavy boots, eh? I am so sorry if you're listening to me speak. I know it's rough. You have an excuse these eager, bloody yellow jackets. Been a spot of a kidnapping, see. Think I clues behind them. Naturally, they've taken to clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means adventurers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in this town. Don't take it personally, though. Us Limpsons can be an headstrong bunch of old bastards, it's true, but given time will grow on you. Now, where was I? Tell me to go start adventuring? Oh, welcome to Linzo Mensa, where the sea's as green as the face of old me patrons after a few too many black belly whiskeys. Now, take a moment to gather your wits, and we'll start with learning the ways around the city. Am I gonna level up? Oh, that. Yep. Home. Right then, let's start off nice and easy with 3 tasks. Will help you get used to life here in Limsa. Firstly, if you head down a floor, then point your nose west, you'll get an eyeful of the old great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetheryte, a device that can move you from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, provided there's an aetheryte where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with the yellow jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the old device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all your venturing bits and pieces for sale in the district which lies beyond the aetheryte. Don't go throwing your gill around just yet, though, or you'll get released quicker than you say, why is me coin purse so light? A word with Swolesblatt instead. Is the lead of the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old octane, and he'll treat her right. For the last of me helpful ints, I suggest you meet some fellow axe wielders at the Marauders Guild. Hell yeah, I guarantee you'll learn a few tricks by swinging the old Ed Splitter, if you're joining their crew. Oh, God. Lauthada at the front desk is the one to get you started. Got all lads? See to them 3 tasks, and you on your little jaunt around the city, and you work out where everything is. Now, I best getting on. Run along, eh? Bugger it. There I go, sending you off without your summit Chris. The bloody calamity made a rough mess of a memory, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Any road while you're out there, if you happen to pass any poor sods that look like they need help, considering giving them tale of woe, listen, eh? Sounds like a chore, I bet, but you never know what's interesting opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble on them. For example, Ninaya over yonder has been casting glances at you since you waltzed in here. Why not lend an ear and see what she needs to say? And if you find yourself running errands in the beginning, once you build a reputation as the man folks trust, the jobs get harder and the rewards more generous. And if ye the time, I'd seek the advice of the old smith here in the wench. Lads bear the title. I have some fine advice for those just starting out in the profession. And that, lad, is how we go becoming a legend among venturers. Nice little wave. Oh, it's a lot of talking. The lead there, John Ruanch, you must accept the crest, making a name by speaking in okay. India. Main menu, navigation. Making a name. Well, would you look at this? A shiny new adventure. Listen close, lad. I have some information that might just put you on the map here in Limsa. I was passing through Bulwark Hall not too long ago and saw a bunch of herbs just scattered on the ground. Now, I'm not certain, but I would think they might then black market wares known as dream flowers. Limsa Lominsa is a busy port, and not all merchants that blow in across the strait are above board, if you know what I mean. How the plants end up here in the mizzenmast, who knows? Might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is you make a name for yourself by handing them in. Speak to second roll, and she'll get you down to the first floor, and then all you have to do is pick up the herbs and take them to... God, why can't anybody's names just be like Jim, Bob, Larry, Joe, that kind of shit? And take them to Alhaldskoff at the Octon. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about such shady goods. Yep, take me down. Interacting. Gather particular herbs. That was some cool ass gear. Oh, Reaper. Start sprinting. Yes, I am Autoscov, and you have some herbs you wish for me to examine. Items. Yes, as you suspected, these are the highly illegal blooms known as dream flowers. They're a prime ingredient in the creation of summonus, a substance which fragrance is said to lure the sniffer's mind into sleep of death. Oh God, forgive me. I could not resist the jest. These herbs are not more than lavender, a common enough export from them. In fact, They probably spilled from crates that have been loaded onto my very own ship. I think someone has been having a little bit of fun with you, son, but not to worry. Learn a few things that made a new acquaintance. Well met. Yep, items. Well, we'll start to do some other missions. By way of thanks for delivering my scented lavender, I have a nugget of information that might be proof. You see, I have recently approached by an unkept seafarer, which is not, I admit, particularly unusual for a man in my profession. What was unusual was that he offered a generous sum of gil to be introduced to any adventurers I might know. My experienced sailors are not known to carry such a wealth of coin about their person, especially when the ale houses of Limsa Minsa are so close at hand. Kidnappings have not been uncommon these past moons. I suggest you take this information and speak with Lazaril, guard who stands at the entrance of the East Hawkers Alley. It never hurts to show a spirit of cooperation to the lad. What about you? What do you got? Excuse me, sir. Do you have a moment or two to spare? You seem the type to enjoys being accosted for mental task, and I require someone to make a delivery to the dutiful sisters of the Eldenweiss. I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't heard of them. Sisters prefer not to advertise their presence here in Limsa. You, however, provide a unique service for which the Bergerie Consortium has recently been the beneficiary. I would have you deliver this package to their doorman, Lon Ward, along with our gratitude. That's the fucking word. So, I'm going to be 100% real here. My first playthrough ever of this game, I never attuned to the Aetheryte crystals, and I fucking ran all of Realm Reborn. It was rough. Another novice adventurer. A veteran has sent more than a few of your kind this way of late. Huh? I am Sun Dimahal, one of the Yellow Jackets tasked keeping the peace in the city. It was also my charge to provide guidance to the use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means of... Oh my god. They are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation styles, make direct use of Aetherites and their connection to the flow of Aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each other. Once you have expanded your horizons and beyond the walls of the city, you will soon find yourself performing the act of attunements as a matter of course. There is, however, no need for unseemly haste. The Aetherites you find in and around the city will be sufficient for the present, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites or transportation magic, I will be here to answer your questions. Thanks, bud. I appreciate that. I'm now able to use the return spell. Sweet Nick's Rosy Cheeks. Pish Cush. Sweet Nick's is beauteous, gobby, and crafty as Crafty, smart trade maker. Sweetnicks make busy deal with uplanders. A travel letter to Gate of Melvan, but Sweetnicks has shiver shakes. Uplander walk to Gate of Miveland for Sweetnicks. Uplander delivers letter. Tax lady. Jet? I don't know. Delivers it to tax lady. Sharpen news. You're in. Your initiative is appreciated, adventure. I'll have the captain place the yellow jackets on high alert. And while I have your ear, I need you to visit. God. Bardwub, and tell her the same thing you told me. You'll find her a bit further down the East Hawker's Alley. Has great dealings with adventurers, so any warning you give her will spread throughout the city. Fine evening, you sir. Welcome to the most I don't know. Marketplace in the grand realm of Eorzea, where every shelf groans under the weight of the wonders born from all four corners of the world. Pray browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from ogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo but recently arrived at the dock. You bear a gift from veteran. Whatever could it... my octane. By the navigator, I must have left it behind in the wench, along with a week's pay and several bells worth of intoxicated memories. Oh, yep. Let me turn that in. Wow, he is fancy. I am most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain. You see, needless to say, your good dude must be repaid. And what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant? If it is simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek, you need look no further than east and west arms of Hawker's Alley. Least you doubt each skill you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. Goes without saying that Hawker's Alley boasts stalls specializing in the tools of every martial discipline imaginable. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most ample supply all your potion and perishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents procure a frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light or your time is short. But verbal instruction of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience has ever been the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. Oh, you got a quest? You, sir, adventurer, I have work for you. I would have you pose as a customer and survey the market's current prices. Surely I did see you balk at so simple a task. All you need is strike up a conversation with the shop owners and glance over their wares. There are 3 merchants that interest me. Iron Thunder, oh god. Kyokyo Rune, and Sinai Hill? Write down all you see on this price list and hand it to... Yep, on West Hawker's Alley. He shall reward you for your service. Greetings, sir. May I interest you in the service of retainer? What's this? Some suspicious seafarer is on the prowl of for gullible adventurers, a possible suspect in the recent kidnappings, you think? Well, I'll be sure to pass on that warning to my customers. All the merchants and travelers milling through Hawker's Alley, these kinds of unsavory activities can often go unnoticed. In any case, I promise you a sharp lookout for anyone being accosted by strange-looking sailors. You, sir, Iron Thunder. Well met, lad. Cast your peepers over these beauties. Not a spot of rust to be found. Every piece fresh from the forges of... God, yep, those two names. Not zoom that far. Oh, look at you with your little stall. Gyokarun welcomes all customers. Gyokarun loves his lovely trade. Gyokarun goods are goodly made. Yeah, started tuning. Yep, I'm learning to attune. And you, sir, fine evening to you. What can I interest you in? Why, you seem interested in most everything, don't you? In this one of those investigations? Well, I have nothing to hide. You're the one that made a list for... Yep, let's have it then. Nothing wrong with the market, as far as I can tell. He oftentimes gets pirates selling stolen good at cutthroat prices, and that drives the numbers down right across Hawker's Alley. Thanks to these reports, though, we can get a glance when shady dealings are taking place. Good work, lad. Oh, somebody just fast traveled here. Where is Sweetnix with those imported records? Without the proper documentation, I'm afraid we'll have to expel him from the city. Oh, yeah, here's a letter from Sweetnix. Why, these are Sweetnix records. Glad I am. See, they were submitted in time. Honestly, you would think that Goblin would have lost his fear of our offices by now. Every month he is to submit these papers, and every month his tardiness forced me to consider his removal. Oh! As long as one follows proper procedure, Limsel Mensa is quite welcoming of foreign traders. Pray convey these words to Sweetnix. Perhaps it will aid in soothing the poor goblins. Oh, you've also got a task for me. Here at Melvellin's Gate, we inspect all the goods that are imported into Mensa and collect duty as law requires. Some merchants, however, seek to evade this obligation and we must chase them down. I am grateful if you could deliver these 2 ledgers, one to the man named who you find at the and the other is a woman named Latzia who works at the Bismarck. You're uncertain as to the whereabouts of Bismarck, ask where. Meet him and he'll point you in the right direction. Nope. I almost went downstairs. Let's sprint. God, I am loving this so far. I am actually very happy. Wait, Nix, I'm coming. Uplander delivered a letter to Gate of Melvellin. Uplander has wide heart and swift legs. Tax Lady has Kind backwards for Sweetnix. Sweetnix has overflow of joy for Tax Lady. Is happy Gobby. Give Uplander shine. Oh, he is adorable. Letter from Velen Gate, you say? Yep. Yet more outstanding duty payments. When will these merchants ever learn? Very well, if you catch sight of any offenders, I shall drag them to the gate, kicking and screaming if needs be. One more ledger bound for the Bismarck, you say. Follow this path to the upper deck, and you find the place. Yeah, I need to collect the other aetheryte here. Oh, Dancer. What are you? Sage. I know I have a pile. I love the big beefy jump. Gatekeeper! Hi, this is the dutiful sisters of the Eldwists. House of deep reflection and meditation, so unless you have proper business, you can bugger off. I come to bring you a package. That's like roulette, choco races, blackjack, and poker? What's this then? A parcel from Consortium 8? Let's have a peek inside. Ooh, walnut bread and ginger cookies. And a few of them Bismarck finger sandwiches too. Them Consortium calls know the right way to show appreciation. Some of them sisters have unholy appetites, so it's best save the whites for myself or I take this inside. I'll let know we're always here should her boss need us again. I don't think I could technically take on any other jobs yet. Guild. Where are you? There you are. The calamity really knocked the wind out of the fishing industry sails, but the fisher folk are starting to return to the seas once more. It's past time I do the same. But before I can go out to sea, I need have a new built. Our guilds have always commissioned for its craft, but they are beastly busy these days. If you want to do something, mayhaps you can run over to the Armorer's Guild to consult the Forge Master in my stead. I would know how long we might expect to have to wait. Alright. Oh. You deliver the packages requested. Very good. I shall pass on the sister settlement to my superior. What manner of services do the dutiful sisters provide? Continue your stay in Limsa Mensa, and you'll likely find out soon enough. In fact, if you're ever confident in your abilities and comfortable with the unconventional, you might wish to approach them yourself. Alright. Up. Oh, look, a mission. Beg your pardon, good sir, but you're an adventurer, are you not? I realize it's sudden, but we urgently need help restocking our larders. We are in the midst of preparing a full course meal for soon arriving guests. But I fear we are short of fresh lamb for the main course. I would be grateful if you could prepare 4 slices for me. I dare say it would be quickest to obtain these directly from the source, wild lamb. In case you are unfamiliar with the creatures, I suggest you speak with a sentry stationed in Balor Call just below the grinding. Tax evaders among our patrons, say goodness me. I dare say the smell put an end to the appetite, but this is the best interest of the city-state. If any of the merchants' name in this letter come to dine with us, I shall see that Felon's Gate is notified without delay. Oh, you've also got something. God. Spare no effort to ensure that all of our patrons enjoy the finest food and hospitality. And so is doubtfully harmful when someone decides to leave without settling the bill. Naria Belagol, a first-time patron, did just that. One who's lovingly prepared the man's meal, she is quite upset by the whole affair and has taken it upon herself to draw an illustration of the offender. Might I trouble you to deliver it to the Yellow Jackets on our behalf? Should be done, adding the finishing touches by now. Ain't bad, ain't gonna lie. Sure, I poured my heart and soul into that grilled dodo. If I ever get my hands on the scoundrel, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. Here. My rendition of the criminal, please deliver it to Codebert at the Coral Tower. He will know what to do. You want for coin, venturer? Oh, we fancy work for the Kraken Arms, one of the greatest pirate crews in Limsa. Venture, take yourself up the balcony above and talk to Carvelin, our captain. Doing right by him, and I'll do right by ye. Oh, please. Wow, you are a fancy boy. Greetings, Fen, and welcome to the Seventh Sage, purveyors of the finest spices of the East. All of our products are quite obtained through completely legal means. Anyone who stresses legal, there's issues. Oh, you not seek spices but employment? Well, then let us speak on how you might service to our organization. Our misery returned from our last voyage bearing exotic spices never before seen in Eorzea. I have prepared 2 samples, each of which I would have you delivered to certain individuals. First is for Ginid, find at the Coral Tower. The second is for Master Langseth, the head chef of the Bulwark. And do make certain the right person gets the right set. Go on and return here once you have accomplished the task. On again. Oh, you're the guild master. You sample from the Seventh Sage. Right, let's have a whiff of it then. Ain't smelling nothing like it before. The note come with it says it's a root grown on the Athrid. As heard Athrid under Imperial rule. Oh, the Seven Hells did Carvelin manage to get hold of this. Any road, I reckon I cook up some fish do with it. Thanks for your delivery, friend. Not delivering drugs, am I? Strawberry shortcake. That is adorable. I love the creativity with some people's names. Ah, Coral Tower. Alright, you. Welcome to the headquarters of the Yellow Jackets, the keepers of the peace in Limsa Minsa. There aught I assist you with? Sample of spice courtesy of the Seven Sage. You say, no mistake, it says fire stand. And the kind used by the Garlean besides. Quite intriguing. Very well, we'll consider placing an order. Oh, you thought you had brought me spice? I see you are not familiar with Carvalisms. Sake of convenience, he uses the word spice to refer to literally anything he has cured on the high sea. Least you worry, the man isn't engaged in any activity that is considered piracy. Far from it, think of him as a trader, a heavily armed one who represents Limsa interests. You also got something. So many missions. An alarming number of citizens have gone missing of late, though I suspect you've already heard the rumors. It is essential that we ascertain their safety. To this end, I have prepared a list based on reports from our citizens. Be so kind to deliver it to a colleague at the Bulwark Head. Name my thanks in advance, friend. You as well, I gotta talk to you. A Bickler at the Bismarck, and you have an artist rendition of the man. Dude. What in the seven hell is this supposed to be? It looks more like the prow of a ship than a man's face. Look, we would like nothing more than to bring the offender to justice. This is our duty, after all. However, we need a little bit more to go on than this piece of art. It'd be easiest for all if would come here. Please relay her. Curious about the Marauders Guild? Yes, I am. Any axe worth swinging needs two hands on the heft, and as a blade, what can make short work of galley's mast. That's the kind of work our members train to. Deceptive swiftness and all to protect you. Are you interested in hearing more, lad? Then what? Then why don't I give you the short version of the guild's founding history and where we come from? It's all started with the ships, you see. These ships got to do what with axes, you ask? Well, building them would be pretty bloody difficult without a sturdy tool to lop down trees or timber. Since the old navigator herself knows when a ship runs afoul of a storm or worse, it makes sense to the crew's carpenter to carry an axe on board. Aye, it all started when ship building and ship repair. What? Am I boring ye? Well, as I was saying, any tool of a ship can become a weapon, and an axe was perfect for hooking yourselves over the rail of an enemy vessel, letting loose an old whirl of steel, and generally laying waste to all about ye. As more seafarers took up the axe as weapon of choice, so did the bloody art of marauding begin to take shape, specifically among pirates, where strength and skill decide your place in the world. An eye to assemble crews and bandmaster raiders. Pirates starting teaching the proper way to wield a chopping blade to their new recruits, and that's how the Marauders Guild first came to be. Once the Guildian Accord was signed to unite the Maelstrom and the pirates against enemies, the whole game changed. The Accord itself was a dismal failure, of course, but the Marauders Guild was never the same. It was taken over, restructured, and purged of its pirate elements. And it... Can I help you? What are you doing? It was reborn as an institution dedicated to naught but the teaching of axe fight. Members of this new Marauders Guild were not greed-driven cutthroats neither. They were warriors with sought to use their martial prowess for the good of society. Mastering the axe is ye heart's desire, then you'll find no better arena in which to practice your swings. Think it over and let me know if you fancy joining our ranks. I have a feeling we'll see you more soon, lad. Yes, I want to join. Alright. Then, alright. then all you need doing is speak with the Axe Master himself. Sounds simple. I've seen folks slink out the door rather than put themselves in the path of that unnerving glare. That's the bloke right there in the middle of the room. Wizrins. Hey. Wizrins his name, but puts some steel in your spine and look at him straight in the eye when you talk to him. I had good fortune. Yes, I am Windzaron, Axe Master, they call me. Not the most imaginative of titles, I agree, but one should not underestimate the value of directness. I welcome your interest in our guild. The art of Maraudin. The art of Maraudin is to use to rend, to cleave, and to destroy. It is not our way to outfight our adversaries. We seek to overwhelm them. A Marauder must be the most powerful and enduring presence on the battlefield. We must account for the most enemies defeated. Our role in combat, that of a steel whirlwind, dealing death and destruction without equal. No doubt the question has already been put to you by, but once more shall I challenge your commitment. Are you prepared for the bloody carnage that awaits an initiate of the Marauders Guild? Yes, I am prepared for the carnage. Very well, your name? Attend me well, then, Alcides. Hold fast to this moment of dedication. The path of the Marauder is a jagged and perilous one. Blood that spills at your feet will oftentimes be your own. That's fine. You now stand as a student of the axe. Let us waste no time in testing the edge of your chosen weapon. Shall wade straight away into combat as benefits a novice of our disciple. Go forth and slay the blading, scarring, crawling pests that plague the outskirts of Limsa up. Lost lambs, wharf rats, and little ladybugs shall be your piteous adversaries this day. Return to me once 3 of each creature that has fell into your blade. Welcome back. It seems both samples were rather well received, and there's no small part due to our affable courier. Unfortunate, but notoriety acclaimed over the course of years does not fade overnight. There are many still who are hesitant to do business with savage pirates. The old days of piracy have passed, giving way to a new wave of opportunity. My crew and I have decided to embrace this wave. Admiral's blessing, we engage in a form of trade with Garlean ships. Everything we do, you may rest assured, is within the law. I'm level 3! Hey, guy said your drawing sucked. Go see him. You've spoken with, Godbert, within the bell, the Yellow Jackets have that swindling scoundrel locked in the dungeon cell, and I'll take my flaying knife and, wants me to go down to the coral tower for questioning? But what more information does he want that my drawing doesn't already provide? Isn't a picture supposed to paint 1,000 words? Not your picture, apparently. Kazuma? Nice. It's me again. There you are, Alcides, enjoying your jaunt around the city, did ye? If you mean to base yourself in Limsa Mensa, that won't be the last time you visit them 3 places. Now you've got an idea of what's where, you can start exploring the rest of the town. Shown a good ear for listening, lads. Stick with old Baderon and you'll go far. Achievements. Oh, I gotta get level 4. These days, poor Baderon's so busy looking after others, he hasn't been able to look after himself. He deserves something for his efforts. Whenever he's in his cups and starts talking about the old days, he never fails to mention. Seems to used to eat these creatures on occasion. Oh, obviously, fond memories of that life. So I'm thinking if you Aurelia umbrellas might be something he appreciates. Help me here 4 of them. Yeah. It's the last one that I need. Bartholomew Woods. Snow. Was that not the last one? Are you shitting me? I didn't get that one. Well, let's get my deliveries real fast. Yep, Koopa, give me my stuff. Thank you for playing. Yep, here's all my outfits. Then I think after I get a certain point, my other account-based stuff will come in. Yeah. Items. Use these. You there! Actually likes Aurelia umbrellas? Gods, I've never considered trying to eat one of those foul things. Nevertheless, if you seek, you ought to find plenty by the river just past the Tempest gates to the east. I think this one teaches me how to do emotes. If you're looking for a place to wet your whistle, Scrag, I advise you to turn tail and run. Captain Rosswan's in no mood to be entertaining customers. And even when she is, she ain't particularly good at it. Might be dealing with a customer, the sort of shite that might shake her from old doldrums. But if you mean to adventure inside the missing member, you best remember to pay your respect to the captain, unless you're afraid of going missing. Kneeling before her be a good start. Yep, emotes. Kneel before the captain. Yeah, my name. I kneel before you. Oh, so you know its place good. If only the Krakens had the same sense of propriety. Bastards keep seizing every Guardian ship before we can take a crack at them. 'Tis a sorry state of affairs. Crew reduces to preying on the Levens, old mangy bunch of old boys. My younger self be right disappointed to see how far we've fallen. Disappointed! Huh. You know something, Meal Pain, but your sympathy ain't worth more than a pint of piss. Well, it's good we got the Admiral permission to capture Guardian ships, but what's the use if we keep getting beat to our prey? We built our reputation revving right off the coast of Brand, not sailing a dozen malms in the Bleeding Sea. The few Imperial dogs found on Limsa territory get snatched by Krakens, unite in open water. I rallied my crew's spirit when I said we were reviving the old ways, but after all the struggles, they seem resigned to let those bastards have all the fun. Rally! Gotta rally the spirits. Huh? You trying to make light of me, old dilemma? Don't push your luck, Scrag, or I'll hook like a pirate, like a regular pirate. Wait, that's it. We're pirates, gods damn it. So we should think like pirates. Bugger and Kip, Limps of Water safe, will raid supply shipments to the Guardian outpost along the coast of Alderaan. Aha. So bloody simple, I don't know why I didn't think of it this before. Thank you of you unintended inspiration, Scrag, to think I almost fed to the sharks. Why? Cracking away out here. Well, whatever we did, last thing we need is going on another rampage, ruining deck swabs, and leaving us less meat. Now do more of the story. And I can do combos now. You there. How much would a new boat? New boat for the Fisherman's Guild. I'm afraid now is the best time. You see, recently taken for a commission for a galleon. This task alone has all of our hands full. Well, look, I'll see what we can do. The Fisherman's Guild has long been one of our best clients. I would be loath to disappoint. I may take a while, but I shall endeavor to have her a boat ready in a timely fashion. Take the potion. Are you in need of some trifling task to pass the time? Then I have a just job for you. Offer room for any adventure who slays 5 wharf rats. Oh. Fucking kill. I'll go to the Culinarian Guild. Can I help you? What do you got? Oh, you return. I hope you don't harbor any ill will towards me for my early deception. See, I believe the most important lesson for a green adventurer to learn is that he should always question the motives of everyone he meets. If I've given you offense, allow me to make up for it with some advice. Tell me, visited the eyes outside the Tempest Gate, past Madman Bridge? No, not. Sentries stationed there keep watch over the road, and when trouble arises, they sometimes turn to outside help. Really? If you wish to make more a name for yourself as trustworthy adventurer, you should speak to Ensret at Eyes and offer your assistance. Come on now. Then I can do the Summerford one. Having fun? Oh, there we go. I've attuned to everything. Now I can go to all the gates and landing strip. Nope, wrong person. Welcome to Lista Mensa. If there's aught you would like to know, feel free to got something for me. Say if it's a personalist, I'm not sure I follow. Thanks for bringing the list. I'll be sure to memorize names. If any of the missing people reappear, count on me to spot them. Most folks enter the city via the Zephyr Drift. Means that you must pass through Bulwark Hall. That's why I'm on a constant watch here and undercover so I can keep an eye out for suspicious activity. I've been doing this for too long. I'm a pretty good judge of character. If there's shady characters skulking about, you can rest assured I can pick them out. Hee hee hee. You have something now? You can do me a favor? Oh, fill the street lamps. Okay. Yep. Gotta get fresh lamb. Oh, pointing me to go that way. Do you need help getting down? Oh. Alright. Press the street lamp. Ah, you fuck. I went the wrong way. That was weird. Finally. I filled the street lamps. Give me everything you have. Nope, wrong person. What are you doing? What? You're doing what, Sai? What am I to do with that girl? He has the nerve to ask me for work. Willing tripe about her savings only to... Oh! So you had her do the work, but then she pushed it onto me. Got it. Alright, now let's kill a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, that's the dancer outfit. What do you got? That's actually pretty cool. Still Lamenta, are you LCDs? owes you a fancy trip outside the city walls. I'd like you to visit an orchard by the name of Summerford Farms. Ever heard of the place? The owner, Stalwart, is an old mate of mine. Got himself a crew of mostly your farm pirate types, if you can believe that. And has been trying to bring a bit of life to the fields after the calamity ruined the soil. Mentioned needing another hands or two. Okay. Summerford Farms. Now, I'm not going to do every single side mission, like every single side thing, unless I really have to. There's this one. Wharf rats and ladybugs. Got your bitch ass. Come here, wharf rat. You know what? I'm feeling adventurous. We'll fight a level 2 rat. Ooh, I was about to say. Oh, we get it. You know what? We'll do a fate. Come on, boy. Come here, Toad. Accept my next job class. Or my next job quest, not class. Maybe like 5 more. One more should do it. Yep. First fate taken care of. Oh, it feels so good to be playing this. Oh, wow. Alright, we'll... Autotechno will return. I can turn in all these missions. Guess I should do the other crap. Oh, I learned Berserk. Yeah, lost little lamb. Oh, come here, you. Oh, ram's horn. Ah, don't attack me with fleece butt. There you go, assholes. Alright. Now let me go turn in all these. Elbow. Punish terror. Go first to the Marauders. I took care of... What the fuck is that outfit? Okay, that's actually pretty dope. Ah, you've returned to me a different man. Already your face shows a harder cast. A realization of the slaughter of which you are capable. There is much training to do before you will wield the axe of its fullest potential. Learn well your lessons, build your strength, and make each swing an act. You'll have this hunting log to aid you in your endeavors. Pages are marked. Opponent suitable to honor your... Oh! I get the hunting log! Yep. Please, you praised me with the marauder's strides, determined, unwavering, and bereft of the hesitation that marked our first meeting. I am pleased. The time has come for you to begin your next stage of your training. Now, what sets the axe aside from the gladius of the dagger, it is the raw, unstoppable destruction wrought by its thick, heavy blade. And that overwhelming power can be properly directed by extraordinary physical strength. Thus, we come to the core of today's lesson. So strength as a marauder must possess is developed through additional method passed down through the generations of the guild. Method that you too shall be taught to employ. Present yourself to, in the practice series downstairs, and it'll instruct you further. Look. You there, brother. Axmaster told me you're on your way. My name's Brodvar. Good to meet a new marauder. Now, we axe swingers build strength by controlled by splitting boulders. That is our traditional method. Involving smashing rock with your axe. Can't have any old swing, you need to hit just so. Oh, okay, so Tempest Gate. Hit a rock. Then I could turn all these in. Oh no, I need to go to Culinarians. Yep, I got the fresh lamb. Yes, Bubble. Alright, I got two things for you, man. One, rats are taken care of. Two. Nastiest shite ever. Alright. Back. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It doesn't count because it wasn't part of the hunting log. Alright. Alright. Hit it with a heavy swing. Hey, a bee cloud. Hey, get the fuck out of here. That guy went flying by. What the fuck is that thing? Yes. Something I will absolutely not be fighting right now. Yep, we'll berserk. Out of there, cause the have time to finish it. Nope, so I didn't fail it. Oh, I didn't fail it. All right, I did more heavy swings. Yep, I'm a natural at swinging at rocks. I don't know to thank you or be upset by that kind of compliment. Ah, I see you're great at busting rocks, you fucking idiot. Thank you? Should I be thanking you? All right. Ah, yes, my roll action. But I am that. Ah, I technically used it. Ooh, that's rough. Not really, because it doesn't matter. I mean, I'll regain it in 70 seconds. Oh. Teleport now. Hello there, bud. Ah, you must be the adventure veteran promised to send along. Alcides Greymore, wasn't it? This? You honored his word, so that's a good start. I'm Stalwart, the old bastard as Roger likes to describe me. This here's my humble orchard. Orchard. A good number of the lads and lasses working here once terrorized the high seas, and if you're wondering why I employ these scrags, well, they used to crew my pirate ship. Oh. Oh, good for them. But the Calamity did for our ship like it did so many others, and I was sore wounded into the bargain. I had to feed myself and my crew somehow. Admiral Arlwab's initiative to get us landlocked buccaneers work in the field seemed too fine an offer to refuse. You look like a prick. Well, it turns out you can take the pirate away from the sea, but you can't take the sea away from the pirate. A lot of my blokes just never took to tending the soil. See, And unfortunately, the botanist I called in to train him, have been wiggling their hands in black despair. So much work piling up. I need a tougher soul like you to step in and help where it's needed. That's fine. Yeah, give me them boots. Want them thigh highs. Better give them to me. And mind to sent you a task, Greymore, but before I do, I need a shirt properly knitted out. I just don't care to parlay with dandies. You understand? Might well be that one here has traded their cutlass for bolters, but still rogues at heart. Now a solid set of gear when I see it. Come back when you are more suitable. I am. So look, shall we? Ooh, as long as you're covered. We'll cover it. I won't feel guilty throwing you to any other sharks. Max. Lurkers in the grotto. Good to hear. Then I shall lay before you the sorry tale. You will have heard the rumors of the abduction. Citizens have been disappearing from all corners of Limsa Lominsa as if plucked from the face of Eidolon, boots and all, by an unseen hand. And what's it got to do with Summerford Farms, you might ask? Well, that remains to be seen, but it seems a collection of right unsavory fellows with azure tattooed faces have been creeping up the edges of the fields and spying on humans. Doubt anyone would be scrutinized by such savages at the best of times, but the farmhands are convinced that the kidnappers are rumors come for their hides. Needless to say, they beside themselves with worry and their work suffering for it. Very last thing I need when my old crew are still getting used to their new jobs, to struggle to get them to leave the farmhouse of a morning. That is, as they say, where you come in. Would you be willing to investigate these tattoo thugs for me? Yeah, of course. Good lad, the sooner we get to the bottom of this, the sooner this place will start to resemble a working farm again. Alright, let me go to the grotto and search around. Oh, 33 damage. I don't think I can do it now. Oh, is this where I meet my wife? Or is that not for a little? Here you. Stone monument. Oh, you're level 10. Acting. You're about to enter an instant battle. Battles only occur during a certain quest and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty. Yeah, I don't need that. Yep, let's continue. Oh, this is my wife. This I meet my wife.
I am the waves that bear. I am the winds that guide.
Oh.
I am the evening stars. I am the morning sky. I am born of the sea, and there shall I die. Thus reads the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone.
Cultured conjurer.
Such words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Limsa Lominsa live their lives. It is both a litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea. Ah, you are the adventurer I've seen around Summerford Farms.
I am.
I thought myself on the trail of the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark. Or perhaps not.
Uh-oh.
As I suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence. Nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked. But who stands to benefit from the keeping of this secret? Oh, such thoughts must wait. Let us attend to the task at hand, unpleasant though it be.
All right, come here, boy. Focus on me. Oh, trust me, I'm fine. Frenzied Mossback. Oh, trust me, I'm gonna kill them. Alright, motherfucker. Got him! I got you, wife. I got you.
Phew.
Oh?
Hear, feel,
Think. Uh-oh. That's never good.
Crystal Bearer.
That's me. That's me.
I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Oh, I love Hydaelyn. Mama Hydaelyn. The Mother Crystal.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Awake again? Are we? Aha! The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought. See this blade? I found it in the Gubu's back. I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope.
Oh, lovely.
It would appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion.
A
Piratical being the most probable.
gasp.
In any event, you seem much recovered from your sudden affliction.
Tis I am.
I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory. Mayhap a surfeit of ether?
Mayhaps.
I beg your pardon. A towering crystal. I'm sure I don't... Oh!
Oh?
Well, this has been a day of unexpected revelations. I must continue my investigation. In the meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business. The days ahead promise little rest, I fear. May our paths cross again, under the light of the crystal.
I miss you too. I mean, what? I didn't say that. Oh, come on. You don't want to let me out through the... Lucky. Oh, I can multitask. Come on. Girly. Oh, girly. What's up, girly? Oh, we have met Y'shtola. I come to bring you a blunt-ass knife. Fucker. Still one? Greymore! Right, glad I am to see you safely return. My lads were all gabbing about hearing what sounded like all seven hells breaking loose near the grotto. I fear I sent you to the death. If you were in the middle of that commotion, I hope it yielded something of interest. I think you risked your life or not. Yeah, it did. It really did. A blade pulled from the back of the creature you slew at the cave, eh? I agree that such a knife would be part of any seafaring man's kit. Starting to think that these ruffians are pirates come to lure my farmhands back to life of plunder. Chances are, didn't take kindly to your appearance on the doorstep and sent Madden Ubu on you. The pirates have been adding to their numbers of late. I best warn the lads and lasses of my employ to be on the guard against the... Aye. You met someone else in the grotto, a woman with a strange contraption. Ah, Y'shtola! Been in Limsa Lominsa for a good while now. Her studies of Aether often bring her out to Summerford. Her presence at the grotto is hardly unusual. An odd-looking lass, I grant you, but she's not the kind to associate with kidnappers. Take my word for that. Where trust should be lacking is those yeomen of mine yet to fully relinquish their pirate past. The temptation to return to the free and easy life of a buccaneer may prove too strong to resist. You have my thanks, Greymore. Weren't for the efforts of the stalwart adventurers like yourself, the farm would be in a far worse state as it. Keep on lending your talents to those in need and help bring Limsa to the bright future she deserves. Give me the potion. Alright, so that is actually where we are going to end the video. Getting late for myself. Yeah, so I might upload this video. I'm not 100% sure yet. Find out. If I do and you're watching, hey, awesome. Cool, let's hop to it. But we'll see. Thank you for watching. I truly do appreciate it. Until I catch you for the next video, have a good one.